Sometimes, even after we have offered these powerful words, someone will say, well, Abraham, I'm doing pretty good on this and this and this, but I need you to help me get over here. And we say, you're missing the most important part of all of this. You've forgotten the inevitable success that the stream promises. And you must believe in the process. You must understand the stream. Because if you're taking score about where you are, then you might very well be pointed right upstream and hindering your progress. But if you are making peace with where you are in the attitude of, oh, I'm not where I'm ultimately wanting to be, but I'm all right where I am and the stream is carrying me, and so it's inevitable that I will get what I want because I am a worthy being. The stream tells me that. Now everything turns around for you. In the moment that you let go of those oars and the stream turns you, in that very moment, as that relief is washing through you, you begin to move, and physical things begin to become apparent immediately. In other words, we really are not asking you to just let go of the oars and let the stream turn you and then maintain an attitude of patient faith for a long period of time until you start getting evidence of your work. Because when you let go of those oars consistently, you don't have to be patient because the stream carries you quickly. In other words, you're going to begin to get evidence. In fact, it's a very common thing for people to say to us or to Jerry and Esther, all kinds of things began to change immediately once I get hold of the idea of letting go and releasing. People have been talking about this for a while. They've been talking about surrendering. They've been talking about letting go and letting God. And we're wanting you to understand how powerful those messages are. When you let go of the resistant thought, which is the only reason that you haven't been discovering the pen in your purse, even though it's that obvious. Do you know your fortune is as easy as that? It is as easy to create a castle as a button when you let yourself leverage the energy that creates worlds. But when you're banging around trying to make it all happen through action and you're not paying any attention to which direction you're going in the stream, you can't offer enough action. There's not enough action in the world to compensate for that bucking of the current that you're doing. You must turn and go with the flow. We just love it when somebody gets terminally ill. It's so delightful. Well, we're teachers, you see, and when someone gets terminally ill and they've been told there are no more options, we can't cut it out, we can't give you a pill, we don't have a process for it, we don't have any action thing that we can give you, then they have no choice but to do the only thing that really did anything anyway. Sometimes they give you a pill and the pill causes you to believe, so you turn, and that's why you recover. Sometimes they say, here is a surgery, and you believe in the surgery, so you turn and go with the flow for a little while. But what we've noticed with your Western medicine, with all healing, is that if you're looking for cures, they are usually very temporary, and something else pops right up soon again. You must get to the vibrational cause. You must get to the vibrational discord before you have any lasting well-being. So now you understand the whole picture. You will never again feel negative emotion without knowing, first, I'm pointed upstream, and nothing that I want is upstream. You will never feel negative emotion again without knowing, hey, this is my guidance letting me know that I'm pointed upstream, and my work now is to see if I can find some way to find a little relief. You will never again be pointed upstream feeling negative emotion and not know that you are moving in opposition to what you really want, and that you're not going with the flow of what you really want, and that if you will just try to release the thought that has caused you to focus so much upstream, that things will begin to get better right away. You now have the complete understanding of everything that's ever happened to you, everything that ever will happen to you, and everything that's happening to everybody who's around you. In other words, there is nothing that is happening outside of this powerful law of attraction. There is nothing that is happening outside of this stream of life that you're going with or you're not. There is nothing that is outside of that. And now you have this picture of that. Now, under any and all conditions, you know what to do.